In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add an Instagram feed to your WordPress website. So if you look on the side, I haven't done much to my sidebar quite yet, and it looks pretty plain. The great thing I love about Instagram is it's so colorful because of all the pictures you are taking and adding that it really spices up a sidebar instantly. So let's go ahead and let's go to your dashboard. Scroll down to Plugins and click Add New. Now we're going to search for the Instagram slider widget. Okay, here it is. Let's go ahead and install now. Go ahead and activate. Okay, now let's go and add this to our sidebar. So go to Appearance and Widgets. Now you will notice that it has added a section for the shortcode generator. Let's ignore that for right now. We're going to focus on our sidebar. And if you look here, this may be called sidebar. In my theme, it's called right sidebar. It all depends on the theme you're using. Here's our Instagram slider. Let's go ahead and add this to our sidebar. Now you can give this a title. You can leave it as Instagram feed. You can call it Instagram in general. Sometimes people like to put follow me. Go ahead and put your username for Instagram. Now you can select the option for this to save and display your images to your from media library. I like to just leave this off. You can select the number of images to show. I'm going to put 6. That's a number I really like to use. You can select how often you want it to check for new images. I'm just going to leave it at 5. Now there's different templates you can select from. There's the slider overlay text, thumbnails, and thumbnails without border. I actually personally prefer the thumbnails, but it's actually just a design preference. Number of columns, I'm going to put 2. I actually like to just leave this as square cropped. You can choose it from whatever one you want to put. It can be the original no crop. I'm just going to choose square cropped. You can select how you want it ordered, ascending, descending. So go ahead and select whatever you want. You can choose where you want this to link to, whether it's the image, your actual profile, custom link, or none. I'm going to leave it at the image. Don't worry about the rest of this. I just pretty much leave that alone. Once you are done, click Save. Now you will notice that a shortcode has appeared. We're not going to need this for the sidebar, and I will show you where else you will be using shortcodes. Let's go ahead and view our sidebar. So if you scroll down, you can now see that my Instagram feed is now listed. Now let's say you have a post and you want to add it somewhere within your post. So here's my post. Let's go ahead and edit this post. Now if you scroll down, let's say you want to add it right here. You're going to actually need to get that shortcode before you can add it. So let's go back to our widgets section. And right here where it says shortcode generator, you can actually show something different than what is in your sidebar. So let's add this to the shortcode generator and click Add Widget. This you can leave blank or you can put follow us. If I'm adding it to a post, I'm going to most likely just leave this blank. Again, type in your username. Now let's say you want to show 10 images instead. Let's change that. We'll leave it at 5 hours. I still like the thumbnails. Let's say we want 5 columns now. I'm going to leave this as square cropped. We'll have it showing. Let's say we want it random now. I'm going to leave this on Instagram image and go ahead and click on Save. Now you'll see that this shortcode has appeared, but this number has changed. So what we had in our sidebar was actually different. This gives you a different shortcode to use. Go ahead and copy this. Go back to your post of where you want to post it and paste. And then click Update. Now let's go ahead and view our post. And you can also do this on a page. It doesn't matter if it's a page or a post. But you'll see this has added that Instagram straight into this post so people can see the images on there. So for whatever reason, let's say you have a restaurant and you have a lot of different foods that you want to talk about, you can add it to that. If you're a health and fitness instructor and you want to kind of show some of the things you're doing, for whatever reason, you can add it to post and pages. But definitely, if you don't use this section of it, I highly, highly recommend adding it to your sidebar just because it adds a lot of color to your WordPress website.